And if you got it from PDs, who cares? If you didn't, who cares? It's a bit of friggin' gyno. We're making videos on guys' nipples. And why do I make these videos? Because you watch them. Coach Greg and I just finished a bike race against Triathlon Taryn, Obese to Beast, and Editor Steve. 2 birds with 1 stone, doing a video now. The video is from Bradley Martin, and it's about, Noah Beck. It's called Getting Noah Beck's Blood Work Back, Natty or Not. I already did a Natty or Not on him. Said, I don't think he's natural, and I gave my reasons why. This is the guy who promoted the ab stimulator. You press it on your stomach, you stick it there, and you get abs just from wearing it around. Said it works. If a guy's willing to sell out and lie about something for money, why should we believe him now? Why? What's changed? Well, Coach Greg, he has blood work to prove it. Blood work to prove it. There is no proof. There's blood work in support of the fact that it's possible that he's natural, but I'm going to say exactly why I don't believe it one bit. I'm going to say what he could have done, what he might have done. I'm going to go through the video and comment. After watching my video, be sure to check out Derek from Plates for Dates video. I've already seen it. I traveled into the future. Watch his video, very informative, educational. So please watch his video as well. So let's watch the video and see what's going on.
Less and less and less, like your sex drive and stuff. But your test is getting lower.
And Noah Beck's literally riding a bike like Coach Greg. He's riding the bike. He's either warming up or cooling down, but he's riding a bike. That's good. Move your body.
I gotta give you some stuff to wonder about, all right? Look, Mr. Derek, I know you're Mr. Scientist.
Notice it didn't say Coach Greg. Just Derek, Mr. Scientist, not Coach Greg. People are scared of Coach Greg. I'm calling out, Derek is Mr. Nice Guy. No one minds Derek doing a video because he's not going to scream and shout. He's just going to make a video. Coach Greg, not going to go easy on him.
How you been feeling though?
Good. I'm just stressed about my surgery.
Oh, you're telling them? You don't care?
I don't care.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Why hide it?
So he's going to openly talk about his gyno, his test results, and so on. He also just said, when I was in my prime shape 6 months ago, around the summer, remember that's when I did the Natty or Not on him, when I said, I don't think he's natural. 6 months ago. Do I think he's natural right now? Yes, I do. Do I think he was not natural in the past? I think he was not natural in the past. And the evidence presented, it's going to be on my side. It's going to be in my favor. Doesn't mean it's 100% true, but it's what I think, and I go by the data.
So I have gyno in my right breast. Under my right nipple. It's like a lump. If you don't know what it is.
How long have you had it? That's important.
Had it since I was like 12.
Yeah, we noticed. Did a video on it. It's clearly visible. And in fact, it's gotten bigger over the years. Lots of people get gyno during puberty. But guess what? Yours got worse. If you had gyno during puberty and you take PEDs, the likelihood of you getting worse in gyno is that much stronger. Some people are lucky. They take testosterone, sometimes they take anything, they don't get any gyno. But if you already got gyno as a teenager, you need to be that much more careful.
I had it in both of my nipples when I was 12 years old, 13. And then a few months later, my left one went away.
Yes, and several things you can get and go away. He's talking about gyno. He had it in both nipples, and one went away and one didn't. I have Osgood-Schlatter disease in both knees. Jumper's knee. Probably heard of it. Guess what? I'm 45. I still have it in my left knee right now. And it's bad. But guess what? The right one, it went away. And just like gynecomastia, Osgood-Schlatter's disease, or jumper's knee, can be made worse. Worse. If you start jumping around, running, being involved in sports, it can come back and get worse. And the gynecomastia that you first developed at the age of 12, that can get worse as well, especially if you use PEDs, like steroids or SARMs. And isn't it funny that you got in much better shape very quickly about 6 months ago? You're at your peak, your best. Since then, not as good as then. You're a young guy. Why would you suddenly get better? You're improving. They get worse. Why are you better now? Good, better, best. You were good as an early teenager, got better last year. Why aren't you at your best now? Think about it. If you're in fact using SARMs or steroids or something that would have helped you to get better, then you take that away, and now suddenly you're not performing optimally. You're not at your best. Could it be that you took something, maybe a SARM for example, developed worsened gyno, made the gains, and now you're left with gyno that needs surgery? I'm just throwing out the evidence. Decide for yourselves what you think it might be.
So I was like, this is ridiculous, and it's like, it's one of my biggest insecurities.
And listen, these kids, they're so insecure about any little thing. A little bit of gyno. Oh my goodness, my life, it's over. Wait till you get older. Wait till you get scars. Wait till you have a C-section, you have babies, you get stretch marks. You turn 45 like Coach Greg and you have loose skin. Or you were once 300 pounds, you lose 100 pounds, you have loose skin everywhere. Wait till you have actual real-world issues that matter. A little bit of gyno on one nipple is not going to ruin your life. You have millions of dollars, 10+ million followers on TikTok. You're more famous than Coach Greg by a mile, but by a little bit of gyno, it's the biggest insecurity. If a bit of gyno is the worst thing in your life, you got it made. I mean, I'm a little bit older, I'm 45 years old, and I'm like, a bit of gyno is like your biggest insecurity? You don't have skin cancer, you're not losing limbs, you haven't gone blind or deaf, it's no big deal. You can run, you're riding a bicycle. It would be like Coach Greg saying, oh, my loose skin, it's such a bother. Whenever I do a photo shoot, they say, pull up your shorts and cover those wrinkles in your loose skin on your stomach. Yeah, of course I got them. Do you think that bothers me? Of course not. I'm riding a bicycle doing a video. Imagine complaining, my biggest insecurity, my self-esteem, wah, cry, boo-hoo for me, feel sorry for me. I have gyno in one nipple, and I'm a millionaire, and I'm gonna get surgery to remove it. I don't feel bad for him a bit. Be like you feel bad for Coach Greg. Oh, my shoulder hurts. I have tricep tendinopathy. I can't bench press the world record anymore. Ew, who cares? Look at me, I'm riding a bike. Imagine me of all people complaining. So when I see complaints like this and, oh wow, he's putting himself out there. What a swell guy. He's putting himself out there trying to say he got gyno when he was 12 and that's the only reason. Not from taking PDs. No, he would never do that. Morals too strong, I'd never take a SARM. And you sit there and you believe it. And Coach Greg, he's an asshole because he's calling him out for it.
You're going to get a surgery.
Yes, so I'm going to get a surgery April 8th to get it removed.
And on April 8th, he's going to get his gyno removed, and I'm going to get a requisition to have a colonoscopy test to ensure that I don't have cancer like my sister. And he's worried about his gyno in one nipple. Great, yeah, woo. It's just gyno. And if you got it from PDs, who cares? If you didn't, who cares? It's a bit of friggin' gyno. We're making videos on guys' nipples. And why do I make these videos? Because you watch them. Do you think I care if he has gyno his nipple? I don't care. I make the video because you guys like it. You like the drama. If I make a video called How You Get Gyno, no one's watching it. I make a video talking about Beck and his gyno, everyone's watching it. Do you see why we do these videos? Because you, the audience, demands them.
Yeah. And he's like, it's good that you're doing it now, because once you get it surgically removed, it's not coming back. And he's like, so if it's an insecurity of yours, it's like really good that you're doing this now.
So rather than just getting the surgery, why don't we work on the lack of insecurity? Why don't we work on that? Why does it matter so much? Let's go to the root of the problem. Anyone who's got a problem at anything, work on the root of the problem. Surgery, that's a Band-Aid fix. If you don't have confidence, which comes from within, the surgery, it's a Band-Aid. It's not gonna heal the wound, it's just gonna help cover it up.
Show him, it means it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, so it's like, it's this right here, and like, it's kind of just like a lump.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, fair. I would never noticed that unless you told me that.
Yeah,
it does in fact show it, and it is in fact quite significant. And yes, I do agree, it likely started at puberty, but it very well could have been worsened by taking PDs in the future at the time when he was at his peak physique, which he achieved rather quickly. The gains, they usually slow down as you get older. Start with newbie gains, then those newbie gains, they slow up. It doesn't make sense that you would slowly be gaining muscle, then suddenly gain a lot more muscle and get leaner, and then 6 months later, look worse. What's more likely? That something was being used at that time and then stopped? Or that he never took anything in the first place?
We're gonna pop these up on the screen so that you guys can critique the shit out of Noah Beck's blood work.
Testosterone, 390 nanograms per deciliter. The lower spectrum of normal, which is often seen by somebody who used to take steroids and stopped and is still recovering from that. It's like, let's say you took SARMs or steroids, which are suppressive. It would lower your body's production of testosterone and take several months or years to return to normal baseline. So he's at 390. Could have taken a SARM, let's say it's RAD 140, Osterine, whatever. It lowers his testosterone, and at that time, maybe his testosterone levels were below normal. Let's say 150, or no, maybe 21. Hi, Isaiah Miranda. 21 nanograms per deciliter. So it's crushed estrogen from taking SARMs or steroids. Then you stop, you say, oh, I don't want steroids, I'm getting gyno, it's getting worse. I'm gonna stop. Then you stop. You decide to go natural. You get your blood work done several months later. Everything's normal. Everything is normal. And you're surprised to see so many fitness models with lower than average testosterone levels who look better than most people. This kid looks way better than average, yet his testosterones are way below average. What is more likely? That he's built a great physique with very low testosterone levels? They're in the normal range, but low normal. Or that he once took a SARM or steroid, and now he's on the rebound. His body's coming back. If he stayed natural, did another test in 3 months from now, maybe instead of 390, it's 490, 590. Does that make sense? Remember Matt Does Fitness? Did the same thing. Look at my testosterone levels. Look how low they are. That proves I'm lifetime natural. No, it doesn't. It shows that you're not on testosterone at that point, or that the testosterone that you're on right now is in a very low dose. Have you seen Coach Greg's blood work? When I went off HRT, I was under 100 nanograms per deciliter. Now that I'm back on HRT, I'm again in the normal range. If I went off HRT for the rest of my life, for all I know, my body would go back to 390. Could I then say, see, I was natural my whole life. Proof. I'm at 390 nanograms per deciliter. It's normal. I was never on anything. The gyno I had was from puberty. And that summarizes my point. Just because you have blood work that shows that you're natural at the time, or that your testosterone levels are on the lower end, doesn't mean you've never taken steroids or SARMs or PEDs in general.
The people watching this, if they know me, they know I'm so like particular with what I put in my body. Like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. Like the only bad thing I put in my body is like sweets.
Oreos. Yeah.
Everyone that knows me, I'm the healthiest person alive. I don't do drugs, I don't drink alcohol. I just eat a bunch of junk food. But that's not bad. I'm not saying you can't eat any of it. And I'm not saying you can't drink anything either. If you drink 1 glass of wine 5 days a week, is that bad? It's a lot better than eating a box of Oreos every day now, isn't it?
Bradley literally got me on like vitamin D, some like biotin. Like I'm scared of that shit.
Yeah,
like at first I was like,
vitamin
are you
D.
sure? Like, is this shit okay?
So ask yourself this. Is it better for his career to say he's natural and promote ab stimulator devices? To be a spokesmodel for products? Is it better for his career if he convinces the masses that he's natural? Or what happens if he said, I'm not natural, I was on all these products? How many people are buying the ab stimulator device if they knew he was taking PEDs when he got the abs?
People like creatine, they're like, but this is steroids.
I wouldn't take creatine. Like all my friends did it in like high school. That like when we were playing football, they were like, let's get big and crush the opponents. And I'm like, no.
Are you buying any of that? I wouldn't take creatine because I didn't want to get too big. I was scared of the side effects. Is he trying to convince us or himself that he's natural? I don't buy any of that. You really think this guy who has gynecomastia, goes to his doctor, hangs around with Bradley Martin, has friends that take SARMs and steroids, he doesn't know anything? He doesn't know that you could take creatine and it's not a steroid?
So everyone knows my goal. Why on earth would I take any kind of gear if I want to get smaller?
You guys believe this bullshit? Why would I take any PEDs if my goal is to get smaller? He wants to be single-digit body fat, and he doesn't want to be built like Ronnie Coleman. He wants to be a shredded Gymshark model. Not bigger, leaner, or harder, better. Why would he take anything? Because it would give you a distinct advantage. You could train half as hard in the gym, take the PDs, lose the body fat, and look amazing. That's why you would do it. Because it would help. Just because you take PDs doesn't mean you're going to look like Chris Bumstead. You might not even look like Coach Greg, and in fact, you probably won't. 99% of you that take PDs, you're not even going to look like Coach Greg on 100 milligrams of test a week, and I'm riding bicycles. Guess why? Because it's genetics.
I mean, but because
Everyone knows my goal. I'm trying to get leaner. I'm trying to get like,
but that doesn't matter
very
because you
lean,
can.
athletic look.
I get it, but you could take that and still achieve that look.
Even Bradley Martin is like, dude, don't give me that bullshit. Bradley's not going to take that. Dude, you want to look lean and aesthetic? You don't think PDs can help you do that? You think you take anything and you're blow up and look like freaking Jay Cutler? No!
There's a lot of other
For the
reasons why
most
people
part, I
do it.
really just have no idea.
No,
like,
you don't have to defend yourself.
but
I'm
I
just
just
trying to
want
talk to
look
them in
good, you know?
general.
I just want to look aesthetic.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, Jesus Christ, dude, come on. Gotta agree with Bradley Martin here. Oh no, I would never take a PD, never take a steroid. Not like they didn't take steroids in the Tour de France. They look jacked. They're 6 feet tall, 140 pounds. And even them, they can take steroids to help performance. Doesn't make you a mass monster just because you take PDs. Does every UFC fighter look like they weigh 250 pounds? There's guys that fight at 120 pounds. Think about it. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Write in the comment section. End it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFB Pro. Bloops, they're over there. Watch one of those. Check out the bike race I just did. And follow me on the gram, the talk. Buy my freaking cookbook. And until next time, subscribe, click the bell button. And until next time, I am out.